Welcome all of you on chemistry study channel Chemiluminescence. In this video, we are going to discuss about a topic chemical properties of alcohols and phenols from unit number 11 alcohols, phenols and ethers. First is a laboratory test of alcohols and phenols. These tests are used in laboratory to check out the nature of alcohols and phenols, whether it is acidic or basic or neutral in nature. First, by using a litmus paper. Hence, it is called litmus test. Consider this is a solution of phenol. When blue litmus is deep into a solution of phenol, it turns into a red, which shows that phenol having a acidic nature. And when blue litmus is deep into a solution of alcohol, it does not change, or it neither blue nor red. That is, it remains as it is, which indicates alcohol is neutral in nature. Due to COVID-19, this is deleted and non-evaluation portion for academic year 2020-21. Second one is a reaction with bases. Acidic strength of phenol is very low as compared to carboxylic acid. Phenol on reaction with weak base like sodium bicarbonate does not show any type of reaction, but phenol on reaction with strong base like sodium hydroxide form sodium phenoxide and water. This sodium phenoxide on further acidification with hydrochloric acid regenerate phenol and salt, that is NaCl. This reaction shows the very low acidic strength of phenol. While alcohols do not react with either weak base sodium bicarbonate or strong base sodium hydroxide, but alcohol on reaction with metal like sodium or potassium form sodium or potassium alkoxide with liberation of hydrogen gas. This liberation of hydrogen gas is used to detect the presence of alcoholic hydroxyl group in a molecule. Due to COVID-19, this is also deleted and non-evaluation portion from this unit for academic year 2020-21. Next is a characteristic test for phenols. Phenol on reaction with neutral ferric chloride solution use deep blue color solution, that is ferric phenoxide solution. The reaction is happen in this way, that is phenol react with neutral ferric chloride and form ferric phenoxide, which have a deep blue color. The formation of this deep blue color shows the phenolic nature of compound. And alcohol do not give deep blue color on reaction with ferric chloride solution. This test is also used to detect the nature of compound, that is whether it is phenolic or it is alcoholic in a laboratory. Next is a distinguished test for alcohols by using Lucas reagent. Hence, it is also called Lucas test. Alcohol on reaction with Lucas reagent, that is combination of hydrochloric acid in zinc chloride form alkyl chloride. Alcohol are soluble in Lucas reagent, but the product alkyl chloride is not soluble in Lucas reagent. That means after adding a Lucas reagent into a alcohol, a turbid product is formed. The formation of this turbid product shows or used to detect the presence of alcohol in a compound. Similarly, this test is also used to distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol, because tertiary alcohol reacts fast with Lucas reagent and get turbid immediately after adding Lucas reagent, while secondary alcohol turns the reagent turbid slowly as compared to tertiary alcohol, and primary alcohol turns the reagent turbid only on heating. Hence, this Lucas reagent is used to distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Next is a reaction due to breaking of OH bond. In that, first one is a acidic character of alcohol and phenol. From laboratory tests, we understood that aqueous solution of phenol show weak acidic character, while aqueous solution of alcohol are neutral. Hence, the reactivity of alcohol and phenol towards ionization of OH bond, that is breaking of OH bond, is different, and it is depend on the stability of their respective conjugate bases. Let's see first the ionization of alcohol. This reaction shows the ionization of alcohol. On ionization of alcohol, alcohol form alkoxide ion. Here it is the alkoxide ion, that is conjugate base of alcohol. In that, oxygen having a negative charge, and this R group, that is alkyl group, is electron donating, and due to the electron donating inductive effect, that is the plus I effect, this conjugate base is destabilized, or this alkoxide ion is destabilized. As a result, alcohol does not ionize as much in water and behaves like a neutral compound in aqueous solution or aqueous medium. Let's see the ionization of phenol. Phenol on ionization form a phenoxide ion, which is a conjugate base of phenol. If you see here, the negative charge on oxygen can delocalize over a ring due to a resonance, and because of this, the negative charge is delocalizing by resonance. This phenoxide ion or a conjugate base of phenol is stabilized, and hence in aqueous medium, phenol can ionize to a moderate extent, and therefore it shows a weak acidic character. Let's solve the problem based on the topic. Arrange the following compounds in decreasing order of acidic strength and justify your answer. First compound is a ethanol, second one is a tertiary butanol, third one is a phenol, and fourth one is a para-nitrophenol. For answering this question, we must have to know the stability of conjugated bases of all these compounds. If you observe the compounds, the first two compounds are alcohols and the third and fourth compounds are the phenols. Let's see the conjugated bases of first two compounds, that is the ethanol and tertiary butanol. This is the conjugate base of ethanol and this one is the conjugated base of tertiary butanol. We know that the stability of conjugated base is depend on the plus I effect or plus R effect, that is inductive effect and resonance effect. In alcohol, this alkyl group shows electron donating inductive effect, that is the plus I effect. As plus I effect increases, the stability of conjugate bases goes to decreases. This shows that conjugated base of this ethanol is more stable as compared to conjugate base of this tertiary butanol, because there are 4 carbons or a tertiary butyl, a huge or a bulky alkyl group for donating electron or for showing plus I effect, and here in conjugated base of ethanol, the only ethyl group is present for donating electrons. Hence, the stability as plus I effect increases, the stability is decreases. Therefore, this is the more stable as compared to this conjugate base. And from that, we can conclude or we can say that the ethanol is more acidic as compared to tertiary butyl alcohol. Now, let's see the conjugated base of third and fourth compound. This structure shows the conjugated base or resonating structure of conjugated base of phenol. Here you can see the negative charge is delocalizing over a ring due to the resonance effect, which is a stable conjugated base, and if you compare it with a conjugated base of para-nitrophenol, the nitro group is present at the para position, and because of this it is present on para position, the conjugate or the resonating structure is get extend, and because of this, if you observe in this structure, the negative charge is delocalizing over a nitro group, hence the conjugated base or conjugation is get increases, and due to increase in conjugation, the stability is goes to increases, and hence we can say that para-nitrophenol is more acidic as compared to phenol. So if we arrange all these compound in decreasing order of their acidic strength, then it comes as follows, that the fourth compound, that is the para-nitrophenol, is more acidic than the phenol, which is more acidic than the ethanol, and ethanol is more acidic as compared to tertiary butanol. Next question is, what are the electronic effects exerted by OCS3 and Cl, and predict the acidic strength of following compounds relative to phenol. That is, first question is that we have to compare, or we have to see the electronic effect exerted by methoxy group and chloride group, whether they show a plus I effect or minus I effect or plus R effect or a minus R effect. And the second question is that we have to compare the acidic strength of all these two compounds, that is the para-methoxyphenol and para-chlorophenol with parent compound phenol. So first we see the electronic effect exerted by OCS3 group and Cl group. This methoxy group is electron donating group, hence it shows electron donating inductive effect, that is plus I effect, and chlorine is the electron negative atom, hence it shows electron withdrawing inductive effect, that is the minus I effect. And in substituted phenol, the electron withdrawing group increase the acidic strength of phenol, while electron donating group decrease the acidic strength of phenol. That means this para-methoxyphenol, due to the presence of this methoxy group, which shows the plus I effect, the acidic strength of phenol is goes to decreases. That means this para-methoxyphenol is less acidic as compared to phenol. While presence of this electron withdrawing group, that is chloride group, or the group which shows the minus I effect, enhance or increase the acidic strength of phenol. Hence, this para-chlorophenol shows higher acidic character as compared to phenol. If we arrange it into an increasing order, this in this way it is, that is para-methoxyphenol is less acidic as compared to phenol, and which is less acidic as compared to para-chlorophenol. Next reaction is esterification, that is the formation of ester. The reaction between alcohol or phenol with carboxylic acid, acid halides and acid anhydride to form an ester is called esterification. For this reaction, we must have to know the general formulas of all these compounds, that is alcohol, phenol, carboxylic acid, acid halide, acid anhydride and ester. Let's see first, that is reaction of alcohol and phenol with carboxylic acid. Alcohol or phenol on reaction with carboxylic acid in acidic medium, that is in presence of sulfuric acid, form ester and water. This reaction is reversible reaction, and in reversible reaction product is not formed in a major quantity. To get the desired product, the water is removed as soon as it is formed, and because of this the reaction is shifted in forward direction and we get the product. These are the examples, that is methyl alcohol on reaction with acidic acid. This methoxy part is get combined with this part, and the OH group of acid and H plus ion of this alcohol is get combined, and we get the methyl acetate and water. Secondly, phenol on reaction with acidic acid in acidic medium use phenyl acetate as a product and water as a side product, which is removed as soon as it is formed. Next one is a formation of ester by reaction of alcohol and phenol with acid anhydride. Alcohol and phenol on reaction with acid anhydride in presence of acid or acid catalyzed form ester and carboxylic acid. Here in this reaction, alcohol, the RO group of alcohol is it combined with the RCO group of anhydride and form ester, while remaining part, that is the RCOO part of anhydride and H plus ion of this alcohol is get combined and form a acid. Similarly, phenol in that ARO group is get combined with RCO group and form ester, while the remaining part is get combined and gives a acid or a carboxylic acid. Let's see the examples. Ethyl alcohol on reaction with acid anhydride form ethyl acetate and acetic acid in acidic medium, while phenol on reaction with acid anhydride in presence of acid catalyzed gives phenyl acetate and acetic acid as a product. Next is a reaction of alcohol or phenol with acid chloride for formation of ester. Alcohol or phenol on reaction with acid chloride in presence of pyridine form ester and HCl. The pyridine is used to neutralize this hydrochloric acid. Examples are as follows. Ethyl alcohol on reaction with acid chloride in presence of pyridine form ethyl acetate and hydrochloric acid, while phenol on reaction with acid chloride in presence of pyridine, which is a base, use phenyl acetate and HCl. Here also you can see there is OC2H5, that is the OR or AR parties get attached to the carbonyl carbon, and chloride is get removed, which is combined with hydrogen of the phenol or alcohol and form a hydrochloride. Acetyl derivatives. The CH3CO group is called acetyl group, and we know the derivatives. Derivatives are the compounds which are prepared from parent compound by replacing the atom or a group of atoms by another atom or a group of atoms. The acetate ester of alcohol or phenol are also called acetyl derivatives. That means the alcohol or phenol which contain the CH3CO group are called acetyl derivatives of alcohols and phenols respectively. The number of alcoholic or phenolic OH groups in the given compound can be deduced by acetylation, that is the introduction of acetyl group. That means instead of OH group or in place of OH group, acetyl group is introduced, and this process or this reaction is used to deduce the number of or to find out the number of alcoholic or phenolic group present in that compound. Aspirin, a well-known generic medicine, is an acetyl derivative of salicylic acid formed by its acetylation using acetic anhydride. Let's see the example. This one is the salicylic acid. In this OH group is present. So for finding out how many OH groups are present, the acetylation is done on salicylic acid, which form the aspirin. So it is done by using this or by doing the reaction between salicylic acid and acetic anhydride. It gives the product, that is aspirin or acetyl salicylic acid. Here the acetic acid is formed as a side product. This reaction is used to find out how many or how numbers of alcoholic or phenolic OH groups are present into particular compound. Reaction due to breaking of CO bond in alcohols. In that first reaction is reaction of alcohol with hydrogen halide. Alcohol on reaction with hydrogen halide under suitable condition form alkyl halide. This reaction is used for synthesis of alkyl halide. When hydrogen halide is hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, the anhydrous zinc chloride is required as a catalyst, while for reaction of alcohol and HBr or HI, that is hydrogen bromide or hydrogen iodide, no catalyst is required. Here you can see in this reaction, alcohol on reaction with HCl in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride gives alkyl chloride and water as a product. This reaction or this process is called Bruce process. Alcohol on reaction with HBr, HBr is prepared in situ, gives alkyl bromide, while alcohol on reaction with hydrogen iodide also prepared in situ, which gives alkyl iodide and water as a product. The order of reactivity of alcohol towards hydrogen halide is as follows, that is tertiary alcohol reacts faster as compared to secondary alcohol, and secondary alcohol reacts faster as compared to primary alcohol. While the reactivity order of hydrogen halide towards alcohol is in this way, that is hydrogen iodide reacts faster as compared to hydrogen bromide, while hydrogen bromide reacts faster as compared to hydrogen chloride. Next is a reaction of alcohol with phosphorus halide. Alcohol on reaction with phosphorus trihalide form alkyl halide and phosphorus acid, while alcohol on reaction with phosphorus pentahalide gives alkyl halide, hydrogen halide and phosphorus oxyhalide as a product. In place of phosphorus trihalide, if you use a phosphorus tribromide or phosphorus triiodide, the product will be a alkyl bromide or alkyl iodide. But in this reaction is carried out in presence of red phosphorus. If we carried out the reaction between alcohol and phosphorus pentachloride, the product will be a alkyl chloride, hydrogen chloride and phosphorus oxychloride. Next reaction is dehydration of alcohols to alkenes. dehydration means removal of water. Alcohols on reaction with concentrated sulfuric acid or phosphoric acid or alumina undergo dehydration to form alkene and water. The reaction gives more substituted alkene as a major product. This major product is decided by using Sayshev rule. Then what is Sayshev rule? The Sayshev rule says in dehydration the preferred product is the alkene that has the greater number of alkyl groups attached to doubly bonded carbon atoms. In another word, we can say in dehydration reaction, more substituted alkene is formed as major product. Let's see with the help of example. This is the alcohol which undergoing dehydration, that is which is reacting with concentrated sulfuric acid, 60% sulfuric acid at 373 Kelvin. Here the carbon on which hydroxyl group is present is the alpha carbon, and the carbon which is yellow shaded, that is next to the alpha carbon, are beta carbon. This is one beta carbon and this is second beta carbon. If you see, the first beta carbon is different than the second one. How? Because at first beta carbon there are two hydrogen atom and one methyl group, while at second beta carbon there are three hydrogen atoms. When this dehydration reaction takes place or the alcohol is reacting with concentrated sulfuric acid, the hydroxyl group from alpha carbon is removed and the hydrogen from beta carbon is removed. Once imagine the hydroxyl group is removing from alpha carbon and the hydrogen is removing from beta carbon, then the product form is this one. While the second chance is that the hydrogen is removing from second beta carbon, then the product is formed this one. If you compare between these two products, this is a more substituted product because at double bond there are the doubly bonded carbon have two alkyl groups. One alkyl group is present on this carbon and another alkyl group is present on this carbon. While in this, if you see the doubly bonded carbon, only this carbon have a one alkyl group, means it is a less substituted. And according to Sayshev rule, the more substituted alkene is formed as a major product. Hence, this alkene is formed as a major and this alkene is formed as a minor product, and the water is removed. Hence, this reaction is called dehydration of alcohol. Next is a problem based on dehydration of alcohol. Write the reactions showing major and minor products formed on heating butane to all with concentrated sulfuric acid. We know that dehydration of alcohol gives two products. Out of that, one is a major product, another one is a minor product, which are decided in accordance with Sayshev rule. Let's see, it is a butane to all. The hydroxyl present on this carbon, since it is a alpha carbon, this carbon is a beta carbon, this one is another beta carbon. That means once hydrogen is removed from here, and second possibility is that hydrogen is removed from here. Hence, the products are formed. These two products will be formed. If you see, this one will be formed as a major, this one will be formed as a minor, because it is a more substituted alkene, this one is a less substituted alkene. In accordance with Sayshev rule, but2-ene form as a major product and but1 is formed as a minor product on dehydration of butane to all. Let's see the mechanism of dehydration of alcohol. Dehydration of alcohol involves three steps. We know that dehydration of alcohol requires acidic condition. The first step is fastest step, in that OH group of alcohol gets protonated, that it gets proton from acidic medium or acid and get protonated. Second step is the slowest step, in that protonated alcohol eliminate water, or water is get eliminated or removed from protonated alcohol and form a carbocation. Then in third step, which is again a fastest step, hydrogen is removed from beta carbon and form a alkene. In this way, the mechanism takes place and alkene is formed from alcohol by dehydration. There is a problem. Write and explain reaction to convert propane 1-all into propane 2-all. We have to prepare propane 2-all from propane 1-all. If you observe, the reactant and product are the alcohol, only the position of hydroxyl group is changed. Let's see the solution. First, if we carried out the dehydration reaction on propane 1-all by using alumina, we get propene as a product. That is, hydroxyl group is removed from this carbon and hydrogen is removed from this carbon. We get the propene. And we know the method for preparation of alcohol from propene. If this propene is undergo hydrolysis in presence of sulfuric acid, we get the propane 2-ol as a product, because we know that hydrolysis product is formed according to Markovnikov's rule. That is, negative part is attached to that carbon which having less number of carbon atoms. Hence, we get the propane 2-ol from this propene. Next is a distinguished test for alcohols by using Lucas reagent. Hence, it is also called Lucas test. Alcohol on reaction with Lucas reagent, that is combination of hydrochloric acid in zinc chloride, form alkyl chloride. Alcohol are soluble in Lucas reagent, but the product alkyl chloride is not soluble in Lucas reagent. That means after adding a Lucas reagent into a alcohol, a turbid product is formed. The formation of this turbid product shows or used to detect the presence of alcohol in a compound. Similarly, this test is also used to distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol, because tertiary alcohol reacts fast with Lucas reagent and get turbid immediately after adding Lucas reagent, while secondary alcohol turns the reagent turbid slowly as compared to tertiary alcohol, and primary alcohol turns the reagent turbid only on heating. Hence, this Lucas reagent is used to distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary. Next is a heating with copper. When vapors of various types of alcohols are passed over hot copper, the following reactions are observed. When primary alcohol is heated with copper at 573 Kelvin, undergo oxidation and form aldehyde. Secondary alcohol on heating with copper at 573 Kelvin undergo oxidation and form ketone, while tertiary alcohol on heating with copper at 573 Kelvin undergo dehydration, that is the removal of water, and form alkene as a product. This is a memory map showing chemical properties of alcohol. First one, alcohol on reaction with sodium, that is strong base, metallic sodium or potassium, it forms sodium or potassium alkoxide and liberate hydrogen gas. This is used to detect, or this reaction is used to detect the presence of alcoholic group in a compound. Second, alcohol on reaction with acid, that is carboxylic acid, use ester. Alcohol on reaction with acid anhydride form ester and acid. Alcohol on reaction with acid halide form ester. Alcohol on reaction with Lucas reagent. This test is used to detect primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. It forms alkyl chloride as a product. Alcohol on reaction with hydrogen bromide form alkyl bromide. Alcohol on reaction with hydrogen iodide form alkyl iodide. Alcohol on reaction with phosphorus trichloride or phosphorus pentachloride or phosphorus tribromide, phosphorus triiodide or thionyl chloride use alkyl chloride, bromide or iodide. Alcohol on reaction with concentrated H2SO4 undergo dehydration and form alkene. In this reaction, major product is deduced or identified by using Selzniff rule. Primary alcohol on reaction with oxidizing agent chromium trioxide or PCC, that is pyridinium chlorochromate, form aldehyde. Primary alcohol on reaction with common oxidizing agents like nitric acid, potassium permanganate or potassium dichromate form acid. Secondary alcohol on reaction with oxidizing agent chromium trioxide form ketone. Primary alcohol on reaction with or heating with copper undergoes oxidation, form aldehyde. Secondary alcohol on heating with copper undergo oxidation, form ketone, while tertiary alcohol on heating with copper undergo dehydration and form alkene. If you find it is useful, then recommend to your friends and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. With this, Nishe, thank you.